Well, I am very tired. Very. And it's only like 9 o'clock. But I've done a lot today. I hung out with somebody earlier on. This is Sky, by the way. Duh. I hung out with somebody earlier on in the day. By earlier on, I mean at like noon. I woke up. I started playing Overwatch. So I played a little bit of video games over the past like 24 hours. It's additionally why I'm tired, because I have to do it in very, very small chunks by like, and by that I mean like 5 minutes at a time. Or I'll end up hurting myself. But so Kisa Kisa put Overwatch onto our computer. And I watched them play it, and then I had some playtime. I think I posted, if I recorded any of that, it got posted. I don't remember if I recorded any of it. I may not have. And I woke up this morning, and for those of you that don't know, I love video games. So the fact that like I really haven't been able to game for a long time because I've been hurt. Yeah, I miss it a lot, to the point where like I even stopped talking to people about it. So, and like games have obviously changed massively since I used to play like 7 years ago or so. Go. But so we were playing that, and I woke up this morning, and I was immediately like, I gotta play some Overwatch. And the thing is, like, Overwatch is cool. I don't dislike it at all. I'm definitely getting used to it, because it's like if you took Guilty Gear or Street Fighter, which has, like, characters set up in a certain way that, you know, you get to pick like that from. But then having it in more of an open world format, it's like if you had a whole bunch of, like, Fausts or Venoms or Dizzies or the like, all crammed into one screen. And while the first thought of that is like, oh, that would be really cool, then it's just like, so yeah, I'm enjoying the gameplay, and the characters are really, really cool. It's just seeing like a bunch of those same characters is a little like, it's weird to my brain. I like customization. So, but that said, in addition to that, then later on, as in today, so we went out, we got tea and an awesome, like, second breakfast lunch thing, and talked to Ariel, who we met at JCTC. We were talking about just, like, all the intersectional quantum meant to everything. And then I headed home, and because a friend who used to actually be a client, and it still is a client in some ways, well, I still see them for behavioral stuff, but we also have been hanging out more and doing like work together and editing, and they brought over their Switch, and so I got to play with that. And Nintendo is one of my like old school loves. I'm an 80s kid. I mean, like, Nintendo is where, like, I got to play a lot of my first games on. Mario Kart for GameCube will always be my favorite Mario Kart. Boo's Boardwalk will always be, and that was for 64. Or was it Super Nintendo? I can't remember. Boo's Boardwalk was always my rage level of any game. And, like, things outside of that, like Silent Hill is by far, like, my, like, everything in my heart, and things like Fatal Frame and Shadow of the Colossus and all that are, like, my game-is. But when it comes to games like play with people, Nintendo's where it's at. Besides, like, Capcom and stuff like that, like Guilty Gear. But so, we played some Zelda, and, oh my god, it was just so nice. And I caught a horse, which we then couldn't save because they had enough horses saved, and honestly, I shouldn't get too comfortable with playing a game on somebody else's system who doesn't live with me, because we all know how. I know some of you know how that is. And I will not go back to the way that I lived as a child, which was, I was that kid that was always like, oh my god, I'm going to your house because you have a Sega, you have a Nintendo, you have a Super Nintendo, you have, and then I got PlayStation, and it was just like, you think I am my house? Because I played PC games, and I still love PC games, but so where this is all going is there is no way I can afford a Switch, but I would love if life sends that my way. I will continue to go the path that I need to, and hopefully that will be in my path via me earning it in some way, or just earning it by being me. That's fine. Right now, I'm focusing on getting a new laptop, because if I am going to be getting the level of work done that I need a laptop, but I need one that's small. I'm looking at some Yogas, because I've had a Lenovo before, and I really, really liked my Flip that I had. It really helps for me to have a touchscreen, but it's not something that I can solely have because of my disability, which has been getting a lot better. The person that brought over the Switch today mods the cases like hardcore, like soldering and everything. And I was looking at it, and then I was looking at my silicone stuff, and I was like, imagine if we made skins, and they're like, I look for, well, she was like, I usually use they for almost everybody until they clarify otherwise, and she has clarified otherwise, so she was like, I'm always looking for a reason to crack one of these open and change it. Please just give me an excuse. It's a problem. And I was like, I understand, because, mad scientist shit, why would you not? On that note, I posted this on Instagram and Paqtsem first, but I'm like stacking my earrings. It's a lot of fun. I can't decide if I like it better when it's in the front or if it's in the back, but I think in the front's better. I like stacking things, can you tell? I just throw on whatever, and it typically looks like it makes me happy. Do you know how much stress it used to... Do you know how much stress I felt like 2 minutes before I came on camera? Being like, I need to change, I can't look like this, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Tomorrow night is the march for both the anti-pipeline and missing murdered Indigenous women, because it is fucking intersectional, so of course it goes together. Duh. On that note, though, everybody's a fucking water protector, so you should be there. I will have the link down in the description. Feel free, if you're not going to be able to make it, that's totally understandable. I have friends here that aren't going to be able to go. That's life. I have times that I can't go to these things either. I have plenty of times I can't go. But if you can't go to these things, what you do is then you just pay attention otherwise. And you talk about it, because then more people ask for information about it, so it actually ends up in the news instead of, the news burying it, as they typically do. Because how many people do I know that live here knew they're trying to put a pipeline across Queens and Brooklyn? None. But anyways, so that's tomorrow. The way I'm going to emotionally balance that out is I'm going to look at laptops that I can't afford to get yet, but I am going to find a way to get. And life finds a way. So I don't even have to find a way. I need to just listen to life. There we go. I can do that. I've been doing it thus far. It's been going very well. I've been loving this book. It's so good. So good. Continuing my Qigong book that I'm reading. I posted a bunch of stuff for the book that's coming out next year. And what goes along with that next year. What goes along with that is a game that I will tell you nothing about, except for that it's getting built right now and then it's getting put into testing. No joke. Because I can't stop and won't stop. Because that's not how it works. You ebb and you flow, but either way you continue to go. So, Pocket Charm has seen that, and Patreon has seen that, and that will continue to be the case. And so if you want to see those kind of things, or know more about the Bones and Money Banks that is coming out this August technically for y'all, unless you're going to Anthrocon, and then it's in July, because that's the first place that's dropping, because that's how I play homage to things that have massively been there for me in my life. For both the zine comic bullet journal, and album goes with it, but only if you buy it with it, because otherwise you can get them separately, and also you can get other things that go along with it, including really cool skins and stuff like that for the journal, which also will over time probably get added to, because it's a bullet journal and more things will happen for that bullet journal. That's where I'm going to leave that. I've got my little drum beat going internally, reminding me to keep on track, and so I apologize if my foot or my hands shake the camera at all. I've been dancing a lot. I'm working on more soundtrack stuff right now, because I'm always doing everything. But anyways, so I will talk to y'all later. I think that's where I close it. this was long. It wasn't terribly long though, and that's fine. And now I'm gonna go stretch and then have more date time. Why are you always tired, Sky? I'm not tired right now. I'm tired. But it's more of like I've done all the work I've done for the day, and so now I'm just getting into chill mode, and I'm just like, yeah. And this is still work, but it's also chill, which is why I close my night out with it. So, if you, firstly, sorry, Wellilyn, or Wellilio, if we're talking singular or plural, which means thanks to y'all for being here, and I endlessly appreciate it. You have no idea, because besides me enjoying it, it gives my friends courage and gives courage to the people that I talk to, because they see me doing my thing and enjoying doing my thing, and it makes them do their thing, which is the entirety of my day. It was me talking to people who are doing their thing, and it just spreads like fucking wildfire. That's why I like it. I will talk to y'all later. If you liked what you see, you can tap that like button, or you can slap that. I'm sorry, I'm in the front room. I'm used to being quiet in here. You can slap that subscribe button, and then you can pass me around, because I like to be shared. Ha ha ha. Be the best monster you can be. Especially when you want to just chill in like a cozy nest. I found this chair. I saved it from the street. It's great. But anyways, you guys will see my nest room a little bit better some other time. That's where I read with my book. Yeah. So yeah, be the best monster you can be. Because it domino affects everybody else. Like a virus. I'm giving away hints for things on Patreon. Oh well. Talk to y'all later, guys. Bye.